Good evening and welcome to the TNC, the Turkish news channel. Tonight we have a special interview session to discuss opinions about the Arab Revolt. However, before getting started with that, let me give you a brief recap of what has been happening regarding the Arab Revolt for those who haven't been tuning in. We have always practiced sovereignty over the Arab nations. We let them do their own thing and only keeping officials in Medina and Mecca to step in when they needed assistance. There is no sign of resistance from the Arabs because we kindly let them practice their own freedoms. However, within the past decade, the Arabs have begun to turn against us. Many secret societies have begun to form, and Arab nationalism has begun to grow. In addition, as we all know, the Hejaz Railway has been completed in 1908, giving us a straight pathway from Damascus to Medina, allowing us easy access to get into Arab land and stop these revolts. One of the main reasons for this railway was to improve the economic and political integration of the distant Arabian provinces, and to facilitate the transportation of military forces for the Arabs' benefit. However, what we thought would benefit the Arabs and only please them ended up only making Arab nationalism grow larger. They were unjustly angered at us for entering their holy city of Medina, thinking that it was a way for us to attack rather than to help. Soon enough, the Arab nationalism grew bigger and stronger, with Sheriff Hussein ibn Ali as the leader of these Arab clans. Sheriff Hussein soon sent his son into Egypt to ask for help to gain their independence from us. Although we weren't doing any harm, but simply trying to aid the Arabs, the Egyptians and British forces decided to back Hussein in the revolt he was planning. We have plenty of reason to believe it was because of the effects of World War I and our large amounts of weapons, however, that they claim that it was for reasons that we shall not talk about tonight. Come the beginning of 1916, both nations began to attack. The British began sending weapons and troops into Arab nations, and their nationalism was only growing in size, as if the Arabs were put under an evil British trance. Exactly 1 year ago, in June 1916, what we now know as the Arab Revolt began. We kept the Hejaz Railway open so that it could provide food, weapons, and troops to anyone in need, though the British thought of it as a dangerous tactic. The Ottoman Empire was completely taken aback by the ruthless attacks of the British and Arabs that began in their holy land, Medina. However, we quickly gained control of the situation, only using force when needed. The Arab nationalism was not stopped. Soon there was another attack from the Arabs in Mecca. Once again, we did what we needed to do in order to control the situation, but avoided using brutal force when we didn't need to. That is, until the British unrightfully came in to fight even harder alongside the Arabs. Not wanting to hurt our Arabs, we lightened up on our force, and they were able to take control of Mecca in July, but they soon destroyed the city. The British were relentless and would not leave us alone, but they continued to capture multiples of the cities that we were just trying to help. Come October, the British sent in Captain T.E. Lawrence, a ruthless captain who had no mercy on us and did not see or understand that we didn't mean to cause any harm. Lawrence thought he was clever and carried out many military plans that hurt and killed multiple troops for no just reason. His major attacks began on our precious Hejaz Railway in the beginning of this year. The British surprise attacked us multiple times, and we could not keep up with their violence. Led by Lawrence and Hussein, their troops ruthlessly attacked us, and we didn't want to cause harm like they were doing to us. They captured many of our important cities, and we are still in deeper than expected in violence and interrogation. That recap should bring you up to speed with tonight's interview. Earlier today, I was able to interview Turkish and Arabian citizens to get their opinion on the revolt.
Hello, I'm here in Mecca with citizens stuck in this destroyed city. I decided to ask a few of them about their opinions on the Arab Revolt.
I pray every night and every day that the Arabs will gain some common sense and stop hurting us. They don't understand that we simply wanted to help them and weren't trying to hurt them. Speaking as a soldier, I am tired and wounded. I had suffered losses in battle and just want to return to my family.
Those Arabs don't realize what they're doing. With the British backing them, they're turning on the only country who is interested in helping them. We gave them help and they repay us with this revolt. I'm extremely angry and hope that they start thinking.
The British haven't been treating us well. They come in here and destroy our land, as if we're the bad guys. My home has been destroyed and I've lost contact with my family. If only the British stopped butting into everyone else's business, maybe the Arabs would have gained some common sense by now and stopped fighting.
Obviously, our people are suffering and need help. The Arab Revolt has been causing lots of trouble, and we hope it ends soon. That's all we have time for tonight on the Turkish News Channel. Tune in tomorrow for the latest information and updates on the Arab Revolt.